Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bjorn and I am in my home country of St. Kitts and Nevis. Good to be back home, and I thank each and every one of you for continuing to support the channel, and thank you for all the well wishers. I got so many people who met me on the road and who told me that they're watching my channel, so I thank you for that. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and like the video, share it with all your friends and family, and of course comment your thoughts and opinions on this video. Now my friends, tonight is going to be a little commentary from me, a little bit of matters of national interest that is happening in St. Kitts and Nevis. Now St. Kitts and Nevis is a very complex place. It's a country, two islands separated by water. We have a federal government on the island of St. Kitts, and we have a local government on Nevis. It's two islands but one country. So everything like overseas grants, the ambassadors, national security, the police, the army, all those are managed from the island of St. Kitts, and also what we call citizenship by investment program, which brings in a lot of money for the country, where people purchase their citizenship to become a citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis. All that is handled in St. Kitts. So from time to time, Nevis would ask for their fair share of the federal resources. Now this has been going on for a long time, since independence, 1983, 40 years ago. The constitution that we have in St. Kitts and Nevis is flawed, and no politician, no government since 1983 would have changed not even a comma in the constitution, and that is unfortunate. I don't know why, because I guess because the constitution benefits the government, the sitting government in power. So all they do is talk about changing this, the constitutional reform, constitutional changes, and nothing ever happens. Now my friends, this video is about fair share. Just a few days ago, the Premier at his press conference came on and said that basically he was highlighting what Nevis is currently getting. Let me read exactly what he said, and I will show you a video clip of what he said, and then I will come back with my analysis afterwards, my friends. The Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark.Brantley, said, can't even see here, sorry. This is my response at my press conference. I was asked about fair share today. Sorry, I can't see. The lighting is not too good. I'm trying to read it, but I'm not gonna go ahead and read it because I can't see.
In terms of a direct contribution to the NIA,
sorry,
from the citizenship by investment.
The video just played. I'm just gonna play the clip right now, and you can listen the clip for yourself, and then I'll come back with my analysis afterwards. So watch the clip. It's about a minute and something long, and then I'll come back with my analysis afterwards.
Amount received from the federal government monthly, in terms of a direct contribution to the NIA from the citizenship by investment, that has remained at the same level that it was when Prime Minister Drew and his administration took over. That is $5.5 million per month. That was the amount. that we have been getting and continue to receive directly. But I must say, as I've said on numerous prior occasions, that Prime Minister Drew has also ensured that all programs that are put in place nationally are extended to nevis. So, for example, if they're back-to-school programs, if there are amounts that are being afforded to nationals, if there's the dividend that is paid, the $1,000 that was paid, all of that was extended to nevis as well. So that may not come to the government, but it is going to citizens who live in nevis and who qualify. So I want to just make that point. In addition, as I explained before, the Prime Minister has also made to us 25%, available to us 25% of an annual sum that has been received by his government from the Republic of China, Taiwan. And that sum, for example, this year was what we used to do the renovations at our cultural venues, or Culturama, NIPAC, Cultural Village, and the Cultural Complex. So that is in addition, if you will, to the regular amount that comes of $5.5 million per month.
There you had it, my friends. That was the Premier of Nevis for the local government on Nevis. He's the Premier of Nevis, who manages the local affairs on the island of Nevis. And he basically said that Nevis is still getting $5.5 million monthly. Now, the previous government, Team Unity government, which he was a part of, got that same amount of money monthly. But what the Premier is trying to say is that he's getting extra. He is getting a percentage of grants from the Taiwanese government. He's getting some extra benefits from the Labour government right now. And he's trying to say basically that they don't have to give us anything because he didn't support that government. So let's be thankful with what we're getting now, because at least he's not a part of that government. He didn't sign anything to support that government like he did the previous Team Unity. So he's trying to bring the point over that it's much better because he didn't support that government. Now, I disagree with that because Nevis is a part of the Federation, so it doesn't matter which government is in power in the federal government. You shouldn't have to support them. You shouldn't have to do anything. Nevis should automatically receive a fair share of the federal resources. I understand what the Premier is trying to say, like, oh, they don't have to give us anything because I didn't support the government. I was supporting another party or another government. So at least they are keeping things the same and we're getting a little bit more. But that argument, I guess some people will agree with it, but I am sure many of you would agree with it doesn't matter who is in power in St. Kitts. Nevis should be getting fair share all the time. You don't have to support any government. You shouldn't have to do anything. Fair share should automatically be delivered to the island of Nevis. Now, the island of Nevis is getting the same $5.5 million from the citizenship by investment proceeds. And during the last administration, that was one of the reasons why the government broke up, because the Premier of Nevis was complaining that fair share is not coming to the island of Nevis. It's still not fair share. So now we're getting that same amount of money. So fair share is still not coming to the island of Nevis. So what is fair share? Has any study been done to calculate exactly what fair share is. I would say fair share is not only about money. Fair share should be about jobs. Fair share should be about Nevis is like 1/3 of the population, so we should have 1/3 representation in the federal government at all times. We should have 1/3 representation in all of the overseas ambassadors and overseas offices, 1/3 representation everywhere in the federal government, and obviously 1/3 of the financial resources, grants, revenues allocated from citizenship by investment program, 1/3 of everything across the board. That should be in the Constitution. But of course we need constitutional reform, and no government to date has had the bravery to change even a comma inside the Constitution, which is unfortunate. All we get is talk. We need electoral reform, we need constitutional reform. Yes, we need all those reforms, but what I'm saying is that we need to make a start. Somebody need to have bravery to change the Constitution and make changes. I am hoping that this sitting government, it has been in power now, the federal government, for maybe over 2 years. We haven't seen any sign of any changes in any constitution, and I'm hoping there's still 3 more years. I'm hoping we will see some changes soon. Hopefully Nevis will get adequate representation in the constitution, and St. Kitts will get their own local government. And so a federal government should never form without representation from Nevis. Currently, we have a federal government in St. Kitts responsible for St. Kitts and Nevis, but Nevis doesn't have any representation inside the federal government. That should never be, my friends. It should never ever happen. That's a flaw inside the Constitution, and we need to change that urgently. St. Kitts obviously need their own island government. They need their own local island government. Nevis will keep its own island local government, and then we will have a federal government in charge of St. Kitts and Nevis that will have adequate representation from both islands. That is my suggestion. We need that change, so let us work on that change, my friends. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Bjorn, and from time to time I will bring to you videos in regards to matters of national interest in this country. St. Kitts and Nevis, my home. I am a former journalist. Well, I am a journalist still. A journalist is never a former journalist. I used to do press conferences. I may start doing press conferences again on the island of Nevis and maybe St. Kitts from time to time. I may go down there to St. Kitts. I am currently on Nevis, but this is one country, St. Kitts and Nevis. So this is my contribution for tonight. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please subscribe and support the journey of my channel. The journey remains the same. The journey is to bridge the gap between Africa and the Caribbean. And I'll see you again in the next video. Bye-bye.